You think you know me?
This is a 25-year-old vintage Nitro, a Kyosho Super TEN with a gold cooling head, an air filter that looks like it's from a jet fighter, and the Toyota Super body. Let's stop talking and fire it up. "25-year-old car, prime." All right, so a little bit of fuel. That is how great these models start. Incredible idle, maybe a little too low. Let it warm up. Kyosho GS15R engine, single speed. Obviously the wheels are old, they are cracked, but you cannot deny the good looks of this 25-year-old Kyosho. Fires right up, sounds decent. The clutch seems to be normal, the wheels are just barely moving. This thing is real impressive. It's very close to being a full 100% runner. Gotta let it warm up. I'm still keeping the glow driver in here for now. Waiting for proper radio gear. Currently, if I open up the radio box, you guys will see I am missing the receiver. But that's okay, because when your Kyosho with a gold cooling head is idling this perfectly, you don't need a radio. You don't need to go too fast. This thing just makes me happy listening to it, knowing that a 25-year-old vintage engine is running this beautiful. Cleaning it out a bit. Idle is very low. Engine is running consistently. Look at that beautiful metal disc brake right there. That thing is nice. It's a runner. Runs beautiful. Let me shut it down. Kyosho FW04 Super TEN. Now this is just a quick video. I'm not doing a detailed chassis overview. This thing has been through a lot. As you could tell, there are no electronics installed in it right now, but there are very good looks already installed free with the package. Check out that air filter. Guys, make sure you become a subscriber if you want to see more on this extremely rare 2000 Kyosho. They do not make them like this anymore. become a channel subscriber, become a channel member. And I am on my way to getting radio gear right now. Next time you see this, we're going to be running it. Quick little video, make Nitro great again. I thought the video was over, but then I decided, well, let me pull out an actual Super Nitro, the one in this hand, and compare it to the Kyosho Super TEN. What are they talking about? When I looked at both of them side by side, they are literally the same exact wheel size, the same chassis length. It got me to thinking, maybe the HPI Super Nitro was more than just a name. Maybe it was a racing class. And then I checked Facebook, the Nitro Gang group, the one that I am an admin of, and a viewer who also happened to have been an employee at HPI told me the Super TEN and the Super Nitro were both part of a class in racing known as the Super Nitro class. Now it seems the Super Nitro name has carried a lot of history with the HPI, but the original Super TEN and the Tamiya TGX will never be forgotten. I couldn't resist it. Of course, I had to throw another Nitro in it. 3's a charm. This is the regular RS4. I have it here just so we could see a good size comparison. Super Nitro, HPI in the middle, the Super TEN that I've just fired up with a super body on the left side. Well, obviously, they both have exactly the same wheels. But if you guys notice in the back over here, the Super TEN Kyosho has a staggered wheel design, meaning the rear is a little bit fatter. Personally, I like the look of the Kyosho. It seems to have a beefier chassis, better looking plastics, just an overall desirable color combination, and maybe structural rigidity. We have a nice aluminum upper deck. On the Super Nitro, it's a lot more basic. Now, don't get me wrong, the Super Nitro in the middle was way more advanced in terms of hop-ups and factory parts than the regular RS4. This was an entry-level 10-scale Nitro. This was a more high-end one. And of course, the Super TEN, along with the Tamiya TGX, was designed to be part of a race class. So a lot of this stuff is fairly rigid. It's tight. This has a real nice built-in servo saver. I'm pointing to it now. I'm not doing a real in-depth chassis overview. This is just a small, quick comparison. If you guys want more detailed, informative, interesting content on all of these, any of these, or just some of them, let me know. Nitro will never die on this channel. And in fact, I think if I had to choose one, me personally, I used to be a big fan of the HPI Super Nitro, and I still am. But the Super TEN over here, the Super TEN, really, in my opinion, takes the cake. We got ourselves a pipe. We have staggered wheels. Most importantly, we have shaft drive with a metal disc brake. Super Nitro, belt drive, plastic disc brake, canned muffler out the rear end. I would say the true winner here is the Kyosho Super TEN FW04. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which one of these would you like to have? Assuming you could have only one. RS4, Super Nitro RS4, Kyosho Super TEN. I would say the Super TEN is a go for me. Nitro World Order. Nitro World Order.